Moving on, now do you know that there is a top Bollywood actor who is playing Kapil Dev in his next film on India's 1983 World Cup triumph, but is a massive football fan? Yes, you guessed it right. The effervescent Ranveer Singh is with us to talk to us about his first club football this evening and his association with the EPL. Thank you, Ranveer, for talking to us. Have you, as a fan, got over the World Cup fatigue, and are you ready to shift your focus to English Premier League?
What fatigue? I ask you, what fatigue? How can you be fatigued from something you truly love? In fact, now I'm looking forward to the league even more because the quality of football at this World Cup was extraordinary, unprecedented. So there are so many players in the league who have done well in the World Cup, who are bringing that confidence into the league. And I think when they do well, they're going to inspire and infect that kind of energy into the other players. I work hard all week, and then I look forward to the Saturdays and Sundays where I can indulge myself in something that I truly love and immerse myself in world-class level football. I'm really happy, not fatigued at all, in fact charged up and looking forward to it.
Ranveer, everyone seems to suggest that with the kind of team they have, Manchester City will once again walk away with the title this year, unless of course there aren't any misfortunes. What do you think? Do you think they are the top contenders?
Manchester City, I think, were pretty dominant last season. It was wonderful to see a Pep side do so exceedingly well. Remarkable football they were playing. I watched most of the matches, and it was really stunning. It was unprecedented the way that they were flowing. With Sané and Silva and De Bruyne, Jesus, Aguero, and Fernandinho. I think they really raised the bar. They raised the level of football. It's going to be really difficult to topple them this season, I think, as well. There's no running away from the fact that they are poised to be a dominant force this season as well. But that said, I think nobody was expecting them to be so amazing last year. This time, I think they might just be figured out. And the other teams have been strengthened as well.
Ranveer, now a question about your favourite club, Arsenal. Arsene Wenger departing from Arsenal and then a change of ownership of the club. Do you think that their fortunes might change this season?
It was so emotional, Arsene Wenger's farewell. I was watching it on television and I was really moved. I was really emotional. It truly is the end of an era. His contribution is legendary and will be in the annals of history forever and ever. Truly great manager, respected unanimously, loved unanimously. It was much required at Arsenal, and now that the transition has happened, Unai Emery is in charge. I think he brings in a fresh perspective. I think he brings in fresh new energy. I think the feeling, when I follow Arsenal on Instagram and I see their stories and the vibe, the energy, the smiles, sparkling smiles on all the faces of the players, I know something's happening there that is good.
Ranveer, I have to ask you this question. Since you follow the EPL very closely, who's the one big player you would like to feature in the EPL? There are several big names who are playing in Europe, but they're not a part of the English Premier League.
There are a bunch of players I would like to see in the Premier League. If you ask this question to anybody, their response will be Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. There are so many players I would love to see. I'd love to see, Sergio Ramos. I'd love to see Luka Modric come back. I would love to see Kylian Mbappe. There are a host of players, but these are some of them, yes.
Ranveer, we had heard you after the Champions League final. It was clear that you were supporting Liverpool. Let's talk about Mohamed Salah. He was phenomenal last year. Do you think he can replicate his success for Liverpool last year?
I felt really bad for Mo Salah. I think Liverpool was within touching distance of the Champions League title. I really believe that they were all over Real Madrid in that match till that incident with Ramos happened. It was really tragic, and I'm glad Sadio Mane sort of fought back, but of course Real Madrid had too much depth and strength in the end. But Liverpool were within touching distance. It was theirs. So I think Mo Salah will be all the more motivated to continue what he did last season. He truly was a standout player. You know, it's so wonderful that he hails from Africa, and you know, he's somebody who's so exciting to watch, unpredictable, fast, bursts of energy. That entire Liverpool squad with Mane, with Salah, with Firmino is so exciting to watch. I'm on the fence with regards to the departure of Coutinho. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad for Liverpool. That's something we'll all have to see. But I don't think Mo Salah's performance last season is a flash in the pan. I think he's going to do exceedingly well this season. He's going to continue that good run, and that's great for Liverpool, it's great for the league, it's great for football.
Now, before we let you go, we have to ask you a little bit about Indian football. You follow a fair bit of Indian football. I know you support the Mumbai ISL franchise, but which is your favorite football club, considering that you've been following football since you were a child?
Well, I've been watching Indian football ever since I was a kid, and I was a huge fan of Baichung Bhutia, the legendary football player. So I used to follow a team called JCT Pagwara. I used to enjoy watching IM Vijayan as well. But being a Mumbai boy, and now with the advent of the ISL, I'm a very proud, Mumbai boy. So I think the Mumbai squad. Of course, a good friend of mine, David James, is with the Kerala Blasters. I like that team as well. But yeah, my fondest connection is with JCT Pagwara, because that's a team I really watched and supported growing up.
Thank you very much, Ranveer, for joining us on the show this evening. Hope to catch up with you more during the EPL season and hearing the fans' voice.